what they want to do on the global stage in 2026 when the United States chairs the G20. Remember the feeling, don't you? Back in 2016, Ethereum was still the weird kid in the room. Everyone laughed at smart contracts, and yet a few believers saw the future forming under their feet. Those few became legends. And guess what? That same quiet hum is back, but this time it's not Ethereum, it's HEDERA Hashgraph. Only this time, it's not a rebellion, it's a takeover. If you're interested in this topic, hit the like button, subscribe, and type interested in the comments, and I will give you a heart. Let's be real. Crypto investors love noise. If it's not trending, they don't care. If it's not pumping, they call it dead. But that's exactly how revolutions sneak up on you. Quietly, methodically, behind boardroom doors, while retail traders chase the next shiny meme. Right now, that silent revolution is called HEDERA Hashgraph, HBAR, and it's the most misunderstood technology in the entire crypto industry. See, everyone's addicted to chaos. They want fireworks, they want drama, they want Elon Musk tweets and overnight 100x returns. HEDERA doesn't play that game. It's not the flashy nightclub coin. It's the billionaire's quiet dinner table. While everyone else is fighting for attention, HEDERA is being written into the global financial operating system. And the irony? Most retail investors still think it's just another altcoin. Let me give you perspective. HEDERA's governing council includes Google, IBM, Boeing, Standard Bank, Dell, LG, and Nomura. These aren't just partnerships. These are the literal architects of modern commerce, each running a node that validates the network. You can't fake that kind of legitimacy. Think about it. Boeing builds planes. IBM runs infrastructure for half of corporate America. Standard Bank powers global transactions, and all of them chose to run HEDERA's ledger. That's not marketing. That's institutional validation at scale. And yet the crypto world yawns. Why? Because it's too corporate. Yeah, imagine calling the internet too corporate in 1997. HEDERA is what blockchain wants to be when it grows up. Clean, scalable, energy efficient, and regulator friendly. Let's talk performance. Ethereum handles about 30 transactions per second. HEDERA? Over 10,000 plus. TPS with finality in 3 seconds. That's not competition. That's a completely different league. Gas fees, practically non-existent. Carbon footprint, neutral. Security, military grade. And now here's the kicker, it's not even blockchain, it's Hashgraph, a faster, fairer, more advanced distributed ledger. No miners, no proof of work circus, no wasted energy, just pure optimized efficiency. But because HEDERA doesn't scream, people ignore it. The same thing happened with Ethereum in 2016. No hype, no memes, just developers quietly building. And when DeFi and NFTs exploded, everyone said, man, I wish I'd seen it coming. Sound familiar? You don't make generational wealth chasing trends. You make it by recognizing patterns before the crowd. And the pattern is clear. Quiet networks become dominant networks. While influencers are fighting on X about dog coins and ETFs, HEDERA is hosting real-world pilots for carbon credits, identity verification, and supply chain tracking. These aren't memes, these are trillion-dollar markets. Let that sink in. Trillions, not billions. The same way you can't imagine the internet without TCP/IP, you won't imagine the next financial system without HEDERA Hashgraph. It's the invisible plumbing for digital trust. So if you're still wondering why HBAR isn't mooning, it's because foundations come before fireworks. You don't build skyscrapers on sand. Smash that like button if you'd rather be early and bored than late and broke. Here's where things get even wilder. The United States is quietly setting the stage for digital transformation, and guess who's standing at the front of that stage? HEDERA. In 2026, the US will chair the G20, and digital infrastructure, not crypto speculation, will be the main agenda. The global focus is shifting from hype tokens to real utility, from who's trending to who's running the world's payment rails. And guess which network already has open lines with global institutions like Shinhan Bank, Standard Bank, and the Institute of International Finance, where BlackRock, Fidelity, JP Morgan, and other trillion-dollar players sit? That's not crypto. That's power. Greg Bell, HEDERA's chief business officer, called it out clearly. HEDERA is a 100-year project. Let that marinate. Most crypto projects can't survive a 100-day bear market. HEDERA is literally planning a century ahead. And here's the quiet part most people miss. The US doesn't want chaos. It doesn't want meme coins or anonymous founders. It wants control with accountability. HEDERA delivers exactly that. A decentralized yet governed structure where no single entity dominates, yet everything operates efficiently. That's why government agencies and major corporations are comfortable experimenting on HEDERA. It's the bridge between the old system and the new digital order, connecting legacy players like Swift and DTCC with distributed ledger technology. Remember how long it took for the internet to get government backing? Crypto's going through that same evolution right now, and HEDERA is the safe bet that regulators can actually trust. Meanwhile, crypto influencers keep yelling, "It's too centralized." Yeah, so is the US government, and that's what makes it powerful. The world doesn't run on purity, it runs on stability. And HEDERA's model is pure genius. Equal weight governance, predictable consensus, instant finality, no chaos, no forks, no outages. That's the kind of system Wall Street drools over, fast, compliant, and scalable. While everyone's obsessing over ETFs, HEDERA is already embedding itself into the infrastructure of US-aligned financial networks. That's why I call it the silent integration phase. By the time CNBC starts talking about it, the whales will already be swimming in it. So ask yourself, when the US government, global banks, and the World Economic Forum all start using the same tech, do you really want to be the person saying, "I wish I'd bought earlier"? Drop a comment saying, 100-year project if you get it. Because this isn't hype, it's history repeating itself, and you're early. Every market has a moment before the explosion, that eerie silence before the charts go vertical. That's where HBAR is right now. It's not lagging, it's loading. And if you've been in crypto long enough, you know exactly what that means. Before Ethereum became a household name, it looked dead. Before Solana exploded, it looked broken. Before Bitcoin hit $60.00, people called it a scam. HEDERA is living in that same phase, the disbelief stage where everything feels too quiet to matter. That's the golden zone for people who understand timing over hype. Right now, HBAR is building pilots in carbon credit tracking, healthcare data ledgers, tokenized real estate, and digital identity systems. You won't see flashy marketing because this isn't retail bait. It's enterprise adoption. Banks don't announce tweets, they publish reports 6 months later. Governments don't hype coins, they roll out frameworks quietly. That's what's happening, the boring stage, the building stage, the billion-dollar stage. Every bear market scrapes away the noise and leaves only the builders standing. HEDERA is still standing tall, quietly onboarding institutions while others fade. Think about it. While the market chases fake narratives, HEDERA is aligning with CBDC pilots, cross-vendor payment tests, and energy-efficient tokenization projects backed by global banks. You want a prediction? When the next bull market hits, the crypto community won't be asking, "What is HEDERA?" They'll be asking, "How did I miss this?" And here's the poetic part. HBAR is not just another token, it's infrastructure for digital trust. Governments can use it, corporations can rely on it, developers can build on it, and everyday users won't even know they're using it, just like nobody uses TCP/IP. They just use the internet. That's the level of invisibility HEDERA is heading toward. When it becomes so deeply integrated that it stops being noticed and just becomes essential. So, while others scream about price, real investors are looking at position. You don't need to time perfection, you just need to recognize inevitability. Bitcoin did it for digital money, Ethereum did it for smart contracts. HEDERA will do it for digital trust. Smash that like button if you'd rather build through the silence than chase hype in chaos. Because when the world finally runs on HEDERA, the only thing louder than its success will be the sound of everyone who missed it.